Hi everyone, I am Vanessa and welcome to my new YouTube channel and blog called Go Lightly. It is going to be a well-being / self-care themed platform. And so basically, this feels so weird talking to a camera in a room by myself. Anyway, basically, I have decided to make this channel for a couple reasons. A, because it's just something that I enjoy talking about. I'm not qualified to be telling anyone what to do at all. I just enjoy talking about it, and if I can get more people talking about stuff like this, then A+. And B, so I feel like we're in a place where people are getting more comfortable about talking about their anxiety, their stress, you name it, which is so good. But I feel like sometimes everyone's just like, it's okay to feel stressed, it's okay to be anxious, it's okay, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it is, but I feel like sometimes people can get stuck there with just feeling like it's okay to feel bad, and sometimes not get constructive about how to feel better from there. Because obviously, no one wants to feel bad all the time. And even if you make the smallest effort and you find a few things that work for you that help just a little bit, do it. You owe it to yourself. And like, if meditating and journaling and taking a bubble bath does not, work for you and doesn't make you less stressed or anything and you can't get into it, then that's totally fine. But there are 1,000 different ways and strategies and tools of ways of finding what does feel good for you, and you owe that to yourself. So that's basically what this platform is all about. There's going to be a monthly topic. So at the beginning of each month, I am going to make a YouTube video about all the tools that work for me, because if it works for me, then maybe it'll work for some other people. And if it doesn't, go to my website, which is go-lightly.net, and there's going to be a contribute page where on that same topic of the month, I am encouraging people to go and write down what works for them. If the things that I said doesn't work for them, write down what does, so that there's more access to information. And if you have some really good ideas, it's gonna help. You might help somebody feel a little bit better, and you can read what everybody else said. So I'm just gonna compile all of the answers from the contribution page, put it into a big bulk post, and that's that. So without further ado, this monthly topic is going to be tools for anxiety and stress relief on a busy schedule. I'm a university student, I work, I know a lot of people are students with jobs, or just a job, or just a student, whatever. It can be super, super stressful, especially when you're in crunch time and have like 1,000 assignments due. It's the worst, and it can be really hard to find the time to relax. So here are my 10 tips for kind of managing stress and anxiety when you're really busy. And all of these 10 things have really, really helped me. So if it worked for me, maybe it'll work for you. So tip number 1 is schedule everything. So when you're like trying to fall asleep and you have 1,000 things to do and you can't fall asleep because you're like going through in your head all the zillions of things that you need to do, and you're just so stressed of all the things you need to do. Sit down with yourself, get your agenda open or whatever you use, and schedule everything you have to do for the next few weeks. Like when everything is due, write down everything you can think of so that you see it on paper, and who knows, maybe it's going to be like less things than you thought. So that alone is going to be like a little bit of a load off. And then every single day, write your to-do list and only focus on what you have to do for that day, because you don't have to worry about when you have to do everything else because you already wrote it down. That has helped me so much. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 1, schedule everything. Tip number 2, set reminders on your phone to check in with yourself. I have a reminder on my phone that goes off like 2 or 3 times a day that says like check in. Basically just is a little reminder for me to stay present and check in with my emotions and see how I'm feeling that day. Because I feel like when I'm really busy, I kind of just go on autopilot throughout that day and just like do all my homework, go to work, do all the things I need to do, and then I end up missing that whole day, and I miss all the potential moments to like have fun that day or enjoy like little things because I'm just on autopilot, and I'm like, wait, what day is it today? I'm only gonna live one February 3rd, 18, whatever year it is, ever. So I don't want to miss that day. So that's something that helps for me, just to like wake me up and be like, hey, enjoy the day. It's okay. Even if you're busy, there are still things to enjoy. Okay, great. Okay, tip number 3. As soon as you feel yourself getting anxious, drop whatever you're doing, take a breath. In for 5 counts, hold it for 5 counts, and breathe out for 5 counts. I know. How many times have you heard that, oh, you just have to breathe? Honestly though, this probably has helped me the most with my anxiety. Like, if I'm doing an assignment and I feel myself getting anxious, before I would just be like, oh my god, this sucks, and then keep doing my work and feeling miserable. But now, if I feel myself getting anxious, I like close my laptop, take a minute or 2 just to like really, really slowly breathe, and that has helped so much for me. Might not work for you, whatever. This was work for me, so yeah. Anyway, number 4, schedule time for yourself. And my favorite way of doing this has been to make a really detailed morning and nighttime routine. So I sat down and wrote everything that I do right now before I go to bed and when I wake up in the morning, and I usually wake up early just so I have a little bit of time to myself. Some people aren't morning people, and if you went to bed really late, it can be really hard. But I wrote down everything that I do in my morning routine, and then kind of looked at it, added some things that I wanted to implement, and then took out some things that maybe weren't working for me that I didn't even really notice. But having a morning routine can be a really nice way to just like relax, take some time for yourself. I'll probably end up making a morning routine video at some point, just because I love watching those. I think they're so fun. But write down your routines, schedule time in your agenda when you're like, you know, oh, I'm gonna have a bath at this time, or I'm gonna, I don't know, go watch an episode at this time of the day. Just to have, like, you just even a few minutes makes a big difference. But schedule time for yourself and write it down. Tip 5, set an intention every single day for your morning. So when you wake up, when you're having your breakfast, whatever, and you're sitting down, listen to your gut and pick an intention to keep in mind for the rest of the day. Maybe it's just like, laugh more today, or do something nice for someone, or I don't know, eat well today, or literally anything you want. It can be anything you want. It just kind of gives a bit more of a purpose to your day, and it makes every day feel a little bit different. Even if you're doing the same thing every day and you just go to work and you go to school and it feels kind of repetitive, it's a nice way to kind of like feel like you're switching it up. Tip number 6 is have something to look forward to every day. Even if it is the smallest thing, like going to buy yourself a coffee later, or if you do the same thing every day, or like, I don't know, if you go to the gym all the time and you're really bored of it and you hate it, like brainwash yourself to get yourself hyped. Get yourself hyped for the workout. Get yourself hyped to go to school. And just like fake it till you make it. Convince yourself that you're gonna have the best time and like all the things that you're gonna get out of it. Honestly, fake it till you make it. It really has helped me. So just like find a way, really find a way to spin everything that you're like meh about into like making yourself get pumped. Or maybe it's you're going to meet a friend later, like get yourself so excited, whatever. Anyway, so that's that. Number 7 is sometimes if I eat super healthy in a day, I just feel like so proud of myself. I'm like, wow, I ate so healthy today, good for me. That's a nice little pick me up, makes you feel good about yourself. So that's tip number 7. 8 is meditating. So this looks like 1,000 different things. I feel like there's a big stigma about meditating, and some people think, oh no, that's a little bit too hippie for me, or I don't know. You don't have to, you can use a mantra if you want. Mantra, I don't know. You can use one. You can use a guided meditation, or it can just be honestly taking a few minutes, 5 minutes in the morning, whenever you're feeling stressed. Like take a few minutes to just sit down and breathe and close your eyes. And if you schedule that time, it's going to be a little bit easier for you to get into it and relax into it, because if you're doing it spur of the moment, sometimes it's hard to get into it because I'm like, oh, I really should be doing homework right now. I don't even deserve to be like chilling out right now. Schedule it if that helps for you. Anyway, that's something that has helped me. Number 9 is laugh. Watch something funny. Even if it's like a 20-minute episode of some stupid sitcom before you go to bed, laughing is the best medicine. And you know, especially when you're stressed, if I watch something sad, there's my whole week. I'm upset the whole week. So yeah. And number 10 is make a list of your priorities. And this is not like priorities with school, priorities with work, like your overall life priorities, and rank them. Because sometimes you'd be surprised at how much you think you value something, but you're actually not implementing those priorities on a day-to-day basis. And that can kind of really help shape what you do in a day. So if you value your health a lot, but you're kind of really busy and you're eating like crap every single day, or you really value like time by yourself, but you're not giving that to yourself because you don't think you have time, maybe find a way to switch that up. So that's it. Those are my 10 tips for stress relief and anxiety relief on a busy schedule. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm so excited about this channel. I encourage you, please, to go to go-lightly.net. I'm going to link it down below, and put in all the things that work for you. What do you do when you're really stressed to relieve your stress when you're really busy? I would love to hear from you, and you will be featured in the next blog post, well, the first blog post, so that's exciting. Yeah, thank you so much for listening. Subscribe, write a comment, like the video, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.